Hello astrology lovers. In this video I will talk on figuring quantum of prosperity or wealth, a study using Francois Mayer's Betancourt's horoscope. I took her horoscope into consideration as she has been the most wealthiest woman since long. But before we begin with studying her horoscope, let's understand some rules. Cusps connected to wealth are 2, 6, and 11. Cusps adverse to wealth are 5, 8, 9, and 12. If second subsublord makes link with all the three cusps, that 2, 6, and 11 at sublord or subsublord, and not simultaneously or weakly linked with 5, 8, 9, and 12, then person will be enormously wealthy. 5, 8, 9, 12 weak links means 5, 8, 9, and 12 appearing at Rashi, because Rashi is the weakest, or sign lord is the weakest, and subsublord is the strongest. Then some more rules. If second subsublord makes link with 2, 6, and 11 at star and not simultaneously or weakly linked with 5, 8, 9, and 12, then person's wealth will be above average. If second subsublord makes link with 2, 6, 11 at Rashi or sign, then person's wealth will be average. Some more rules. If second subsublord makes link with 2, 6, 11 and simultaneously linking with 5, 8, 9, and 12, then person will experience highs and lows in matter of prosperity or wealth. If second subsublord does not involve 2 or 6 or 11 through positional status or star lord, or involves 2 or 6 or 11 but does not commit with 2 or 6 or 11, or cusps favorable to 2 or 6 or 11 through sublord, then person suffers poverty. Note: the quantum of wealth or prosperity is limited to the quantum that the Lagna promises. So we are done with the rules. Now let's study her birth details. Birth date and day: 10th July 1953, Friday. Birth time 05 hours, rectified to 05 hours 44 seconds by me. Place of birth: Neuilly-sur-Seine, France. Time zone and name: MET 1 East. Latitude 48 degrees 53-04- North. Longitude 02 degrees 16-10- East. Geocentric latitude 48 degrees 41-37.31- North. Nakshatra Ardra, second quarter. Tithi Krishna Paksha Chaturdashi. Ainamsha Khullar hourly 23 degrees 11-48.80-. Source: birth certificate in hand by Mark Brun, reported by Cedra in Mason 3 #123, and I got this from Astro Data Bank website. So on the screen is the rectified horoscope of Francois Mayer's Betancourt. She is the wealthiest woman in the world. So some few steps of birth time rectification to make you understand that this chart is correctly rectified. Lagna sub-sublord is Rahu and moon is in the star of Rahu. Here rising sign is Pisces, that happens to be a female sign, so arc should be less than 50, and here arc is less than 50. As per traditional astrology or ancient astrology, we understand wealth from second house. Here lord of second house is Mars, because rising sign here is rising sign is Pisces, so second sign is Aries and lord of Aries is Mars, and Mars is combust here. Although lord of second and fourth is considered good, but it's combust because Sun's degree is 24 and Mars degree is 23, so only 1 degree difference, and that makes lord of second house combust. Despite this, she happens to be the wealthiest woman in the world. So let's understand this using KCI in astrology. The first step to understand wealth is to study Lagna sub-sublord. So here we have to study Lagna sub-sublord, that's Rahu, and Rahu is in the star of moon. Rahu has position status, so its position matters. Rahu appears in 2 and Rahu, as it represents moon, moon appears in 6th. Rahu also represents Saturn because it's in the Rashi of Saturn, and Saturn also appears in 6. So Rahu appears in 2, then it appears in 6, and also in 11 because Saturn appears in 11 and Rahu is a shadow planet, so wherever moon and Saturn will be positioned, Rahu will also be positioned over there. So Rahu makes link with 2, then 6 and 11. Then we have to study second sub-sublord, that's Venus. Venus has position status. You can see Venus has position status, it's in the star of Sun, and Sun appears in 2 and Venus also appears in 2. So 2, then Sun appears in 11. Here we can see Venus appearing. Venus appears in 2 as sub-sublord, and Sun also appears in 11th as a sub-sublord. So any planet in sub-sublord is very strong, and here Venus is involving 2 and 11, and these 2 and 11 both appearing at sub-sublord. Also in star lord, Sun appears in 11 as star lord and in 2 also as star lord. So this is a very strong link. Then sublord Venus, it appears in 2. So 2 and 11 involvement, commitment with 2, and final confirmation with Saturn. Saturn appears in 11th and 6th, and in 6th it appears in sublord. So this, due to such strong links, she happens to be such a wealthy person. Let's simplify this using a table. So involvement of 211, I have mentioned all the cusps here. Here 211 appears and commitment with 2, 3. Here we can see 5, 8, 9 and 12 does not appear in star or sub, and because 5, 8, 9 and 12 do not appear, because of that she happens to be such a wealthy person. Final confirmation with 6. 6 is also supportive to 2 because it's 5th from 2nd. Then 7th is neutral because it's 6th from 2nd. 11th is supportive to 2. Only 12 is unfavorable. 12 is the only negative cusp that appears, but it appears in final confirmation. So as only one negative cusp appears, but the links are happening with 2, 6 and 11 at sub-sublord. So this is a very powerful link, and due to this she happens to be so wealthy. So I appreciate you took time to watch this video, and if you have any question or query, then please feel free to connect with me with the information mentioned in the description box. Also, please subscribe to this channel as I will upload more videos on such topic. References. I use these websites to make the video. So I wish you have a wonderful day and stay safe.